Okie dokie, I got it all fixed up. So I'm gonna fall down now. And I put both of the houses up. The one from the kit and the one that I built freehand, similar to that. And there's the camera I've been loving. I've had it mounted on the birdhouses themselves, on the pole, out here. Shows a little bit more action, what's going on in the planter station there, and even them jumping into the big tree. So, take a look at the video and see all the critters I have captured, having a feast of all feasts every day. I just come to do a video and then here comes the crew. It's turned into such a hobby. Look, I made this one. It's that. I also made that out of scratch from that building kit. It's from 1995. I'll show you what I got. I had to get some cameras because I can't always be standing here. There's somebody in there right now. Let's take it. I can't. Anyway, let me go show you which cameras and all the food I bought and show you who has showed up. It's like non-stop around the whole place. Okay, so by simply building that birdhouse, this is what it turned into. Okay, there's 4 cameras and 4 bags of seed. Little feeding frenzy, because I don't have the red cardinals, but my sister was visiting in Missouri and they saw one. I have that bird for sure, and that right there. I got him, and I have him, not the woodpecker. Well, maybe. I got this for $7 at my local pharmacy store, and then this is the first bag of this. I've gone through a whole bag of that in 3 months. Oh, and my goodness, these are whole in-shell peanuts. The Stellars jays love those. Oh my goodness. And the crows. Everybody, look how happy everybody is when they eat the food. So anyway, I am having a blast. I'm going to have to probably build some kind of a bear-proof box to store all this food as I get going. But anyway, and some of the other cameras. And so I figured this one out. Okay, so in addition to building the thing and putting the kit together and getting these, I had to figure out how to use this one. And this particular one clearly says on it, Wi-Fi connection 2.46 gigahertz. Okay, so what you guys do is you go into you log into your internet website and you go down to the 3.4 gigahertz, and then you hook it up on that, and then your Wi-Fi will automatically go back to the 5 gigahertz if that's what you have. Okay, and so these are the only 2 I've got hooked up so far. They're both solar. This is solar. I'm getting there. It's sitting out there without the camera. The camera's on top here. We're working on it. Okay, and then I got this little one. I have not figured it out yet. It's not solar powered. It uses batteries. That might be a problem. But I did not pay a lot for these. They were on Amazon Prime Day deals. Nothing. The food was on sale too. And somebody gave me this, and I already had this, and I'm just having a lot of fun identifying these birds. So. Okay, so I received this bird feeder kit from a friend. So I looked it up. It was made in 1995. So we're talking 30 some years ago. So anyway, I'm going to put it together already. And I figured since I'm doing one, why not do 2? Because I usually make things out of repurposed wood. So part of the kit is this, these 2 are the roof. These are the uprights. And then this is around the bird feeder to hold the food. And these are supports underneath, cut at a 45. Well, I've got a long strip here because I figured Why not do, instead of 1 or 2, let's do 3. So I rounded up some more material here. This one's going to be the roof, and these are going to be the uprights. And so stay tuned. I'll show you how they turn out. Okay, this is just a piece of pre-primed spruce. Looks like a 1x4. It's the same height as this. And it's just, this is just a 45-degree angle. So I ripped it down, this whole strip, so I can customize and make bird feeders of any size I want. Alrighty, we turned this plain one in this vintage bird feeder kit that was sitting around in someone's storage room for years, and I put it together and I added a few features. I added these corners with this block. These were not really being supported very much, and I added these little drainage holes with a pop of charm there, and it looks like I put this one on the wrong way. Yep, I put that one on backwards. I'll have to charm that up. And some cedar shingles, and then that's a 2 strands of wire with a rustic hanger for hanging. Isn't that cute? On this second birdhouse, we're going to do it a little bit different. On the base, I've cut out the four corners. We're going to put the post in there. It'll attach better, and then it'll hold these a lot stronger. The side rails. And for the tops, I'm screwing it in with a 3.5-inch screw. That ought to hold that part of it. Okay, it's all fixed up. 3.5-inch stainless steel screws. I drilled a hole and screwed them in, so there's no way that'll fall apart. And I did the top. Just using what I have. I thought this would be really good. I asked the Gemini and it said okay, but we've got to wait 2 to 3 weeks or until this dries now before we can put it out for the birds. All right, I cut my sideboards. It's just a piece of this. This was a pressure treated 2x4, and I ripped it down to do these in my shop here to hold the plastic. Well, that was an extra one, so I did that, and I drilled some holes. I marked a line to make it just perfect for the water to run out. If any gets in there, it could maybe go down this seam. And then so on this side, I kind of put the fancy bevelly edge on there. That kind of for looks and for functionality. So a little pop of fun. So I'm going to get them hooked on. I'm going to glue them and staple gun them. All right, I got all the nails and the brackets and everything off of this nice timber, and I attached this closet hanger, and I've dissected a couple license plates to put on the upper half of this, along with some strips of this that measure just the right amount to go over this, so that hopefully my cats won't climb up it to get the lovely bird feeder food. So I'm going to attach all this stuff on here, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Then we'll put it up. I did place a few hummingbird feeders around with the nectar, but they seem to prefer the wildflowers.